Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing Darkness Within 2, the Dark Lineage. I maybe have to write on the description, this is a director's cut. Well, I don't know if that's important. Anyways, I think we are... Yeah, I'm talking to my recordings. Yeah. Stop staring at me. Don't look at me. Anyways, yeah, we are going to see Jacob Armitage and I think... Oh yes. So he should know where the old building I'm going to look for might be. What did I say? Yeah. Basically he should tell me where the building is, hopefully. Or tell me something about it. Anyways, let's go find it. Jacob I mean. Not the building. That comes after. The bike is gone. Somebody stole the bike. But I heard the ringing of the bell. Yes, more bells. I'm gonna take a little look-see around. Yeah, fortunately I'm recording. Yeah, I'm becoming paranoid that I forgot to put the record on or something like that. Anyways, there's the car. Where is the building? I have no idea how far I'm in this game. Maybe halfway? Maybe? Okay. It... it has to... Is it this one? I think it was as near... Well, this must be the house Henry mentioned. So many clocks.
You can speak freely now.
Hello, my name is Howard. I'm here because Henry Lawrence told me you could help me with a special matter.
What matter is that?
Do you recognize the name The Gate?
I had a feeling you were going to ask that. Your voice, your eyes.
Your voice.
Those burning, bright eyes. You look exactly like him.
Who?
Him. He told me about you once. How you would come back one day. This is your destiny. You cannot go against it.
There's a great many things. Okay, let's try. I think you're confusing. Oh, I don't have to say it because our Loreid will say it.
I think you're confusing me with someone else. I don't understand what you're talking about. Who is he?
Mr. Nathaniel. He was the one who called you beyond time. He learned that if he appealed to Yog Sothoth, someone from his own bloodline would one day come back. I was only a child, but I remember everything. I remember what they did under that damn place. I can see him in your eyes. And there was that other child. He was not human. He looked exactly like one, and they treated him like one. But I could tell he wasn't human at all. No human child can speak with the knowledge of the darkest abysses like him. None can speak about the heathen arcane knowledge of the darkest ages, which are veiled from the eyes of simple men like us. If only you heard him, then you would understand me. But yet, all that is also in you. You will soon remember. Everything will come back to you. Every memory. Silently, I listened to his muffled voice as he screamed, growled, jumped and crashed around at night under the ground.
Okay, that escalated quite fast. Right. I think we leave the gate for the last. What child?
What child?
The child Mr. Nathaniel was told to take in. He took him into his home, despite strong opposition from Mrs. Ingrid, his wife. During the early days, the child often suffered serious seizures, and they had to lock him up after he murdered a maid. It was horrible. That was the time Mr. Nathaniel fired all the maids and servants except my father, since he'd been with him for a long time and knew many secrets. Then, they gave the boy something to make him calm. It seemed like he forgot what he knew. And after that, he grew up in that house like a normal child. Until one day, when he left the house to go elsewhere. I don't know where he went, but I was told he would come back when the right time came. I know he is also here. I can feel him.
Okay. What do you mean Mr. Nathaniel called me beyond time?
What do you mean Mr. Nathaniel called me beyond time?
They needed a blood descendant, for only such a person can do what they require. Mr. Nathaniel, he could speak with his ancestors. Or maybe the opposite was true. They told him to call you, and so he did. He somehow learned strange languages he never even knew existed. And with this knowledge, he read forbidden books gathered from around the world. Passages about summoning beyond time. Those fiendish necromantic murmurings and chants.
Interesting. Yep.
How did this Mr. Nathaniel learn such an appeal?
He learned it from Jedediah, a shadow from his own lineage, from your lineage.
Yeah, how do you know about this?
How can you know this much about me?
Mr. Nathaniel told me some things, but I learned most of what I know from eavesdropping and secretly reading the same things he read. Only the ones in English, of course. He had some friends who shared the same interests as him. When they gathered, and the incense was heavy in the air, it was easy to listen in on their excited conversations. They often talked about you, and some others who are like you. And there were other things that I wouldn't have understood unless I'd read some of the books. His wife, that poor woman, hated his friends and the topics they spoke about in those heathen meetings. Once, she tried to escape, but he brought her back and locked her up in her room. She died there. But he was not like that originally. The only mistake he made was moving into that house of his ancestors after he married. But maybe it was a fate he could not fight against.
So he was a good guy until he wasn't. Okay. Who is this
Who is this Jedediah?
I don't know. I only know his name, and that he was from Nathaniel's bloodline. I once read in one of the books that even if you kill the physical body of some people, it doesn't mean they're really dead and will disappear from this world. They can find a way to come back, and then silently, Wait for their time to come.
Who told him to take the child?
Who told him to take the child in?
I don't know. It was so sudden. One particularly stormy night, a stranger came with that child. He was a tall and dangerous-looking man. All the servants were frightened of him at first sight. Yet he himself seemed afraid of the child. I listened to their conversation and learned that he could hardly speak our language. So he spoke with Mr. Nathaniel in a language that only he seemed to know. Only 2 days later did we really discover why he came. He'd brought the child from a distant place for Mr. Nathaniel to raise, and he accepted the boy in without hesitation. But he never explained why he agreed to do it.
Okay, and Mrs. Ingrid.
Why did Mrs. Ingrid want to escape?
I'm not sure, but I think she saw something terrible. She knew a lot about the things her husband was interested in doing. But after the child incident, she started to hate him, though she stayed by his side. After a while, the situation began to change and got more serious. And that's when the secret meetings began. She hated it all, both the meetings and those who attended them. And one day, it seemed she couldn't take it anymore and ran away. But Mr. Nathaniel's friends forced him to take her back and lock her up. They saw Mrs. Ingrid as a threat who might reveal secrets about them. He had to do as they instructed, but he wasn't happy about it.
My god, man, what is wrong with your thumbs? Especially... Oh, both thumbs. There's something really seriously wrong with those. Okay, but tell me about the gate.
He is completely mad, but
Oh,
I
God.
must get some answers. Can you tell me about the gate?
It is the building nestled over the black abyss. You should have remembered it by now. But it seems it is still not clear for you. You will remember soon.
Have you lost your conkers? What do you mean by Black Abyss?
What do you mean by Black Abyss?
That place is built upon a web of underground passages that lead to Gehenna. That's why they call it the Gate. It is the gate to the unlit hell beneath the surface that hides unimaginable secrets from our eyes.
He seems completely mad. But somehow, I get the feeling his words weren't just crazed ramblings or the wild imagination of a madman.
Unlit hell. Right. Now steady on, Loreid. You're starting to lose your senses also. So, do we have anything interesting here except lots and lots of clocks with different time? Nothing, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with your thumbs, mate. Yes. Anything else?
Yes?
I think you're confusing.
Oh,
Miss, I was and there no one
okay.
silently. I listened to his muffled voice as he screamed, growled, jumped and crashed
Can I-
around.
He seems completely mad.
Yeah, I think
But
we...
somehow, I get the feeling his words weren't just crazed ramblings or the wild imagination of a madman.
Yeah, I think that's enough from here. It's too dark. Oh. Poppycock. By the way, anything now? Yeah, goodbye. Hmm. Well, I'd... Oh, I'd better ask townsfolk the whereabouts of this place called The Gate. I'm guessing I need to go back to the inn because everybody's there. I'm smart like that, yeah. Let's go in. My god, man, don't be so lethargic. Hello there.
I heard some unpleasant rumors about a mansion outside of town. What can you tell me about it?
It's out in the wilderness, about 30 miles from here. I've never been there, but I remember an incident that occurred right here in this inn. I was just a kid at the time. One night, an old woman with a dark veil covering most of her face came from that house and stayed here a short while, until she was forcefully taken back by a group of old men with fake beards. Nobody knows who they were, but it was obvious she had secretly escaped from them. I think she was waiting for the train to take her away from here. But they took her back against her will. I was very young then, but I remember it like it was yesterday. When she saw them, she shrieked with fear. Some words were in Latin, I think. We never heard of her again. I've also heard some very bad stories about barbaric rites that take place at particular times of the year. That's why nobody wants to visit that house. It's empty now, but most of the people are afraid even to go too near it anymore.
Very interesting.
People know quite a lot about that area. It was interesting that he said 30 miles and in the text it was 30 kilometers, but it's more like 48 kilometers if I checked it correctly. But there's always little mishaps like this. But what room did the lady from the mansion stay in?
What room did the lady from that mansion stay in?
I can't remember precisely, but she stayed in one of the rooms on the first floor.
Where can I find this Herbert?
You're in luck. He's right back there, eating alone.
Thanks.
If you want, I can speak with Herbert for you. He doesn't like to speak with strangers, but I am sure I can persuade him.
That would be great.
Night. Okay. A sinister Victorian mansion that stands silently alone in the wilderness. Oh no. This place, I remember it vaguely. I visited here several times when I was a child. This is my grandfather's house. I never liked it here. Is this the place I'm searching for? What is the connection between these strange experiences and my family? I need to figure out what is happening. Day 2, arrival at the place known as The Gate, February 22nd, 2012. Well, plot thickens. I'll take a quick break and get something to drink, and I'll be right back. And back. Let's continue. Before we go in, I want to, of course, check everything. I think I can run. Yeah, I can. Good, good, good. So, anything around here? A well. Interesting. We cannot do anything at the moment. Do I need to get the light? I have to remember I probably need a light. Yes. The cover of the well is locked, and there is a strange mechanism here. I've never seen this cover before. When I was last here, there was a simple metallic cover on the lid. Why would someone want to change the cover of this used well? I really don't know. And yeah, I think we can't do anything about it for now. Yeah, definitely have to keep that light on. I think yeah, the lantern is fine also. Although it looks bright for me and in the recording also, apparently for character it's dark. Anyways. Let's go around here and see what we can find. Oh, I should be a little more careful. There might be something on the ground. Or might not. And what is this place? An old looking shovel. Well, let's take that. It's locked. And I'm almost certain we really don't have any keys at the moment. No. The inventory, although it's same as the first one, it would be nice if it would be a little bigger. But that's a minor nuisance, nothing game breaking or annoying. Of course, there's a that I have. I don't know how many flashlights I already have, but that's okay too. So this goes to main door. What do we have here then? Okay. What am I going to? Where? Ivy climbing the old and crumbling walls of this desolate place. Oh, this. Yes. I can open this, but I don't want to. At least I can try. I don't know if it opens. This is the door to the cellar. It's locked, but the lock seems weak from rust. With some effort, I think I could break the lock easily. So we probably could use shovel or something like that. But I want to go inside first. I'm tempted to try if I could jump over the fence, but to be honest, it probably bugs out and I drop from the earth. Through the earth. Wait. Ivy. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's Oh, of course, there's the ivy. But why is that so important? The entrance is locked. Of course it is. So we are not definitely going through there. Because again, I don't think I have a key. And my homunculus won't apparently open the door. I'm just checking. Nope. So it's either the side door or we probably have to go through the cellar. But we will find out soon enough. It's locked. Obviously. So cellar it is. So do I use the shovel? That should work. Yes, apparently I do. Great, I managed to break the lock. Good for you. Okay. Do I want to use flashlight or... Nah. Let's make a save, just to be safe. Okay, let's see. This fabric smells like mold. Well, doesn't really surprise, because no idea how long it has been here. Moisture, whatnot. There's a... No, I can't try to put the light on. As we learned, there might be something under the tables. Oh, I can move the whole table. Maybe. Almost. I can't open it. Maybe if I push it over there. Interesting. I'm not able to interact with that door. Do I need more space? Come on. Yeah, I'm decorating and renovating. Stacks of very old newspapers. I see one with the date of February 16, 1984. Is that important? Oh. Oh. This is... Oh, you have to use the keys to open the door. It's interesting because this is one of those doors that work differently. And there's another door. The lock is broken. I can't open it. Okay, so that is where we have to go anyways. And I do hope that the bike is just a coincidence. A rusty old bicycle. It seems like the bike from the square. Of course, it could be a coincidence, but what not? A container with some gas in it, and we took it. Because here's a generator. Maybe it will give us enough light. Let's see. The cover of the generator's gas tank. Okay. Can I feel it? Okay, the tank has some gas in it. The generator should work now. Well, to be honest, it's quite old. Even if it's filled with gas, it might work or might not. But hooray for us, it works. That is good. So does that mean that we can now... No. We did something and we don't know what. Anything on the roof? There's a light bulb. Or light. Anything new? I'm guessing we have light here, apparently. What is that? Nothing. Some old carpets. Not garbage, carpets. Can't even pronounce tonight. Yeah, I've noticed I have this interesting thing that I've been recording quite a lot in the nights or early mornings. But it's nice and dark. It gives me the right atmosphere. And besides, it's much calmer. Anyways. But hopefully I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we can go up from there, but before we do... Okay, I'm gonna use the flashlight. Maybe both lights has problems. There's definitely behind some... Come on. Move. Okay. Ankh. Can I? Yes. Metallic Ankh. Toys and tools do mix. I got an achievement. Toys and tools do mix. Is that only as something of collector's item? Or I almost certain. Do we have it in our inventory? Yes, we do. But is it something like the Cthulhu statue? We will find out. A wine cellar. Can I have... It smells like a laboratory here. I think these bottles contain chemical substance. Oh, poo. I was hoping for wine. I'm disappointed. Yeah, it's the same thing. No. The lock is broken. I can't open it. So this is the door wheel. No, I was supposed to click it again. Silly sod. Here we go. And I'm guessing these are empty. Yeah, stop blinking the light. Let's go up. It smells strange here. Oh no, I know this smell. It's Harmal. Harmal smell. Okay. Okay. Which one lights more? Well, it's at least a little softer. Pots and pans. Old stove covered with rust and of passing years. Yes. And somebody has light the that lantern. Bloody hell. My brain stuff. I was thinking of a flashlight. It's so dirty and smells of rotten food. After all these years, it's odd that the smell is still this strong. That is true. Yeah, I'm thinking, what is this thing? Flashlight, 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 lantern. What is this? Ooh, a key. A key to general doors of the mansion. For the general doors. Okay, so that is good. We have some incense over here. This torch is not working. Okay. A small pot with a lot of incense sticks in it. They are filling the air with the sweet smell of harmal. So who light those up? Okay. Ugh, the smell is unbearable. Everything here must be rotten. Yeah, I'm almost certain. Seems like there should be something. Everything smells unbearable. Nothing. I'm really disappointed. No heads, nothing. Seriously? Nothing. Nothing at all. Some cans and more bottles. It is so dirty and smells of rotten food. Yeah, again, it's all the... it's weird that it smells. Yeah, the smell is after all these years. Again, this light's so... At least this gives a little more wider area than the flashlight. The flashlight works great in some parts, but not on the others. Anything else about this? No. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3 doors. Let's start with this, if I can. It's locked. Oh, but we had the key. The key doesn't seem to fit. Seriously? Balls. Well, this is unlocked, at least. We have more doors. More doors. Locked. So how about this door? Is this locked also? We continue to... So am I completely honest? Yeah, it doesn't fit. Can we use the lever to, I don't know, open the door? I don't think I can use it here. This here, okay. So that is locked. Is this also? No, it's a garage. Okay. What can we find from here except I remember this car. Once my grandfather took me on a trip in this when we were staying here for a few days during one of my summer vacations. It looked really good back then. Oddly enough, it looks like it might still work. Maybe I can start it. Do we need to start it? I don't think we need... It still looks good. So good. Anyways. Garage door. Can you open it? Apparently not. Mallet or hammer? Oh, let's take it. Sledgehammer. It looks really strong. It should be. There are various tools here, mostly for simple housework. I think these were used for repairing the car. Could be. Could. be? A wooden box for storing screws and nails of various sizes and shapes. But I see that only few remains. Ah, we can open these and... Oh, there's something. An old rusty screwdriver. Did I take it? I think I did. Anything under here? No. Some tires. Tires for the car. Do I need... Can I take the rope? Usually we need rope, so... Like in the Lord of the Rings, you always need rope. It's locked. Can we use the... this? Apparently not. Maybe... this? No. This and... Where's the screwdriver? Oh, there it is. It feels like I can't open this. No, the key doesn't blink. Can we do something with... Oh, I don't think I can use this here. Well, you can, but you don't. For some reason. Just bash the door in. I need to try something else. Okay. Killjoy. Let's go here then. As it seems there aren't many places to go at the moment. More incense. A small pot with a lot of incense sticks in it. They are filling air with the sweet smell of harmal. And you are not questioning why they are lit. Why the lanterns are lit. Two doors. Stairs. Up. Some pottery, some old vases. Okay. More doors and book. And empty. Can we... Oh. No, I don't think I will take another flashlight. An old-fashioned radio. I don't think it still works. Okay. I can't physically move behind there. Fine. It's locked. Can I open it with the key that I have now? Not that I'm going to leave, but it would be interesting to see if I can finally open the main door. Yes, I can. And I think that was the last use of that key. Yes, it was. Annoying part is that... Okay. I have to scroll through the inventory to see where things are. Is there something? No, it was table legs. So before we go upstairs, the lock is broken. I can't open it. Right. Can I use the sledgehammer on this? No. about the screwdriver? No. There you are. No. We are running out of options. Let's go here. More incense, more vases. I remember this fireplace very well. I used to lay down in front of it and fall asleep till someone came and woke me up. Wake me up before you go. Nothing else. It's locked. I need to try something else. Okay. What do we have in here? Okay. Birds in folklore and mythology. Okay, only one. Okay, I'm gonna read it anyways. I take a sip of water first. Whip Poor Will. Whip Poor Wills, the souls of some horrible legends, generally nest in open fields near woods. The bird gets its name because of its call, which sounds like Whip Poor Will. Because of the Whip Poor Wills, a song sounds ethereal and haunting, there are many myths told about them. Some say that the bird can detect upcoming storms, and others believe it's a sign of trouble if one is seen near your house. But a particularly bizarre legend claims that the bird can sense the soul of a dying person. Inhabitants of rural areas are often afraid of the whippoorwill's singing, accepting it as a bad omen. It is commonly believed that if the bird sings near a residence, it is a sign of approaching death. It is also said that when the person is on his deathbed, whippoorwills group together nearby to sing until the person dies. After the soul departs the body, the birds take a flight to try catching it as it leaves. If the soul can escape them, the whippoorwills fall quiet and soon disperse. If the soul can't escape, they sing louder than ever in triumphant manner. But what happens to the soul if they catch it? Is it that bad? Don't leave me hanging. I got to know. Anyways, I think. Yes, this is an eerie place. Well, I guess I need to go upstairs then. I hardly remember this place. I remember how I ran around this hall and often felt... Oh, I'm sorry, I was too fast. I used to stay in one of these rooms when my family visited. I think this is it. Yes, I remember the room very clearly, and it has hardly changed since my childhood. Okay, let's make a proper save. Loreid Mansion. Well, there's a dead flower. At least something has changed. Lots and lots of books. Can I open these? No. No, I cannot. Nice bed. These were the flowers I grew, or at least what remains of them. It seems there is nothing left alive in this house. I don't even hear any sounds made by insects or mice roaming around. Okay. I doubt I can sleep comfortably in this house, but I don't have any choice but to try. I wasn't supposed... Well, I guess we are sleeping then. Yes, father? Am I a child? And why... I feel it. I am being called again. From that well, something constantly calling my name. Something very old and powerful. I cannot resist it. I have to go. 27 years ago, on a Christmas Eve. Well... My friend Crook. Well, that's a cute little thing. My drawings. I've drawn my parents' aunt and my grandfather. I hope it's not this one, the grandfather you mean. Do those have beaks? And why there's a frown face? Are these the crocodile slash alligator humans? Are you the grandfather? Oh my. Anything else? Anything else? Can you... My drawings? Yes, my parents and my grandfather. Yeah. My grandfather also had a bright red eyes. I remember them like yesterday when he was staring at the door frame and watching me sleep. And yeah, this is my favorite. Oh, it's a tank, I guess. I don't know why this is hazy. Maybe this is because we are recollecting. This is my favorite, but it seems like a tank. Huh. Oh, a puzzle box. So if I solve this, will the pinhead arrive? Anyways, I think we need to move. This is the library. Grandpa spent most of his time here. Yeah, can I go there? I'd better not enter. Fine. It's locked. This is Grandma's room. I'd better not enter. Okay. What is this? It's locked. Maybe I can catch Santa Claus. Santa Claus. No, we can't check this one and anything. Yeah, now he's remembering again. Same we already remembered. Let's see if I can find anything interesting. We really can't, but who knows? It's hazy. There's the front door, but can I go to the kitchen and whatnot? And how about these doors around here? Yeah, we can open this. But what about this? No, we can't interact with it at all. So, and we can't go to the basement. That's okay, that's okay. No. No. Yeah, we're pretty much limited where we can go, which is of course understandable because we are a child. And child do childish things. Child needs to go to the well. Because the voices told me so. Let's see if I can run. Yes, I can. I'm almost certain there's no reason to go anywhere because, yeah, our inventory is empty already, so there really isn't much to do except what the voice tells us. So, let's jump in the well. I'm almost certain that will happen. My father said my grandfather installed a cover to prevent me from going in again. I need its key. Oh great, we have to find the key now. So this is not the first time we are doing this. So where is the key? Do I need to go back inside? Let's run. It's a little bit hard to run while you're drinking. Well, running was easier, but move your camera. Sometimes the sound cuts and starts again a little too clearly. Again, minor complaints, nothing too big. This is actually... I do enjoy this. It's locked. Although this has this bigger chains that you can actually move freely, which is better than I thought. Of course, there are some little bugs with it, but overall, yeah, you could say that this is straight continuation to the first Darkness Within, and yes, this so far hasn't strayed too much from the first one. It can be seen as a strength or weakness. For me, I think it's after all, it's only a few years apart, and this is definitely a continuation to Loreid's story. So I don't know, I like it. I've been enjoying this so far. I'm almost. Is it? Oh, it's the ivy. Okay. So where is the key? It has to be inside. Do I go up? Although, yeah, there are some quests that may be annoying or a little too vague. It would be interesting to actually play the not director's cut and see how it plays out compared to this. But I don't think you can. I think it's the disc version, and to be honest, it's probably hard to find. So I'm gonna check. No, my inventory definitely is clear. No, I can't enter there. It's locked. And I'd better not enter there. So we need a key. Oh no. Why didn't I check the key locker in the kitchen? I forgot that altogether. I bet it's in there. Or not. It's too dark. Oh, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't have a light. So is that the reason why I can't open some of these doors? Well, this is awkward. I probably need light. Close. Don't say I'm... Did I check this already? No. This haziness is straining my eyes a little bit. And making it a little hard to see. So we are not allowed to go. Why can I move this? Where should I move this? What is the meaning of this? Where do I need to pull that if I need to? Again, we can't move there. Up or down? Is there something in my room? Okay, let's go back. If I missed something there. I'm starting to run out of rooms, to be honest. That's a tank. What? Why didn't I see that earlier? Fine. Yeah, that's a tank. I really don't understand how I managed to miss that. Now we can see this a little bit better. Especially when I actually looked twice. These paintings. I might be getting tired, or I just didn't hit the right spot. Either way, anyways, we move on. And stop scratching me nose. So, how does it... No. So I'm guessing... Oh, no. So can we now open this? Yes, we can. And there's the key. Key to the locked well. The room belongs to my grandfather. He always keeps it locked whether he is inside or away. Could you say where the cover on the well, but could you say where the key might be for the door? It's locked. Yes, it's locked. It's locked. So, I think we need to leave now. Yeah, I've decided that after I finish this game, well, I'm not taking any fast tracks, so it might take a while. But after I finish this game, I definitely try to record Gabriel Knight 3. Hopefully it works. And if it works, I might play the other Gabriel Knights also after that. And there are also the Sherlock Holmes games, which I do own all of them, I think. But I digress. Oh, I could actually make the save now. But that is in the future. So, the cover that prevented me from entering has been removed now. Okay.
Look down, Howard. Look and see the Shoggoth.
The guy in the over the well who was looking at me, he was the neighbor from the hotel. Day 3, Family Secrets, February 23rd, 2012. At least he looked similar. It might be just because there are not enough models or something like that, or it's for a reason. Well, that was interesting dream. I dream the same thing every night. A sea of freedom in my sight. Okay, let's put the lantern out because, as we know, we might not be able to check things if we don't have a light. So this is my mama's room. There's a book and something else. Can we open this? No, we cannot. Let's start with the book. Only one page. Preface. There are times when even the howlings of the fearful siren are not enough to affect one, and there are such times when even the withered moon that is hidden behind the cloud can affect and shatter a life which is in the darkness of a cave. Illusions of myths and that are long forgotten affect and dominate the imagination unexpectedly. Thus, some people imagine primordial forests in which thousands of unknown life forms are living, dark cities where life ended eons ago, and deserts where the highest towers of those dark cities are now no more than simple pieces of rock revealing only very tiny portions like the tip of an iceberg. They wander in vast crypts which are full of the permanent smell of death, and in places where one can remember that beauty and splendor had once existed, proving that no beauty and splendor can exist forever. And some folk observe fascinating and dreadful details which others miss, and even if these details are sufficient to make them crazy, who can understand their meanings? But these details are carved into the minds of the ones who deliberately miss them, and in time they change into myths which in turn induce consternation. Sometimes the past that should be dead shows itself cruelly in instant hallucinations and enchanted dreams. In such situation, a person can only have peace when he forgets everything. The fundamental thing is that really time is the only friend of forgetfulness. Friendships are not eternal. Peace is a luxury which can be obtained through eternal sleep for those who do not have Nepenthe, or something like that. Edwin Pigman, oh, the poet who jumped from the cliff from the first one. Okay. What? Strange, this jewelry box is empty. Wait. Oh, he said it's a secret cover. Okay. An envelope I found in a jewelry box. Anything else? I'm trying to... No, I think we found everything we need. So... Oh, I have to scratch my eyes. Let's see. The envelope I found a secret compartment jewelry box. It contains some notes written by my grandmother. Oh, grandmother, sorry. So, how many pages? 6 clues. 4, 6, 8. And quite a lot of pages. So, this will take a while, but I will read it. I'm gonna sip a little drink. July 11th, 1983. Since I don't have anyone around I can confide in, I've decided to write down some of the things that have begun to gravely concern me about my husband, Nathaniel. We have some honest and nice maids, but of course I cannot talk with them about everything. The first 2 years of our marriage were great. We lived in a small apartment in downtown Wellsmouth, but soon I fell ill. It was nothing serious, but Nathaniel strongly insisted we follow the advice of the doctors and move to this house. The house had been empty for a long time, about 18 years I think. It was built by Nathaniel's ancestors and his family line has always lived here, but he had never been here before and didn't know much about the place. We learned most of what did know from some friendly locals of Arkham, the closest town to this isolated place, but not everyone treated us in a friendly manner there. I always felt a strong hostility towards us, especially from older people. When they looked at me, I felt goosebumps all over my body. Soon I learned the reason for this bizarrely animosity. Back then, we didn't have any servants. When Nathaniel went to his study, I was all alone, and what I enjoyed most was going down to Arkham in our car. I love that old town. It has a strange, mesmerizing aura of long-lost ages and always made me feel like I was in an old medieval village. But the townspeople, not too long after we arrived, I noticed that their attitudes are as old as the town itself. Most of them are highly pessimistic and superstitious. Some shop owners and the innkeepers told me the truth behind their hatred. They hated Nathaniel's family and even hated outsiders like me who weren't part of the same bloodline. They told me the Loreid lineage has always been despised in Arkham, and this contempt was handed down to each new generation. I heard some tales told about I heard some tales told about that family, childishly unbelievable but genuinely frightening tales. When I told Nathaniel about these, he just laughed at them off. He said that every uncivilized town has this kind of folklore. He was right, and this should have quelled my concerns, but I still felt that something was deeply wrong. And after a short time, my fears were confirmed. Nathaniel started to change. He started to speak in his dreams with someone named Jedediah Loreid, and gradually spent more time in the family tomb. I still don't know how... Wait a minute. Okay, terribly sorry. I still don't have even the slightest idea what was he doing in there. I always loathed that building. Just once I went inside, but it creeped me out with all those old coffins of dead people, strange carvings, and the macabre pictures of the wet, mossy walls. At first I rationalized Nathaniel's new behavior as simply a belated interest in his heritage, because I'd never heard him say anything about his family until then. But then he started to speak about how some Loreids live in this house under the veil of strange secrecy, how various generations had built and restored the house, even explaining when and why they built that tomb in the garden. Maybe it sounds strange, but I continue to believe that the changes in him were nothing more than the temporary result of his newfound interest in his family history. I had no choice but to hope that when his interest faded, he would return to his normal self. But soon the opposite proved true. Interesting. July 18, 1983. As time passed, Nathaniel became more obsessed with the lineage and its dark secrets. I often saw him in his study looking out of the window, but lost deep in thought. After a few months, he developed some strange habits like sleepwalking and speaking to himself. He also started to correspond with strangers. I'd never seen the content of the letters, but judging from his reactions when he saw me getting a reply from the mailbox, it's clear there was something very special about them. I tried to convince him to see a psychiatrist, but he strongly opposed. He said there was nothing wrong with him, that he was just a man investigating in his own past. As a Loreid, he said he was late in taking over his family property, but from now on he would live like a real Loreid. Around that time, our son William was born. Despite my concerns, it was the happiest time of my life. Nathaniel even seemed to be going back to normal. I remember he smiled at me for the first time since his sudden change. But after a short period of joy, everything turned upside down again. September 7th, 1983. Among the disturbing things Nathaniel began doing in his house, and still does, I hate the strange meetings with his fellow correspondents most. Those who attend are disgusting beyond words. Their looks, their smells, their use of language, they are completely repulsive. These meetings, which no one other than Nathaniel is allowed to attend, started to be arranged when the Williams was 5. In secrecy, sometimes they talk for hours. After William's 5th birthday, Nathaniel changed even more drastically. Sometimes he'd mention distant and unusual places and how he wanted to visit them. It became too upsetting for me to even listen to such childish ravings anymore. I know even if I told him to stop, he wouldn't listen to me, for he's not the same person I married anymore. I cursed the meetings for this drastic change in Nathaniel's mood and behavior. The visitors poisoned him with their stupid thoughts and beliefs. September 22nd. I don't know what to do anymore. 5 days ago, something awful happened. In the dead of night, a stranger with a little boy showed up here. Strangely, he seemed to know Nathaniel. They spoke for about 3 hours, and then the man left without the child. Then I learned that the boy was brought here to live with us, an unlawful adoption. I don't remember anything after that, as I collapsed suddenly and needed to be hospitalized. I stayed there under surveillance for 4 days. When I came back, neither the child nor the maids were here anymore. Only Chef remained, our oldest servant, or Chet. I don't know. When I asked him about the maids, he said they quit, and he didn't know anything about the boy. But I could easily tell he was lying and that he was obligated to do so. I don't know what happened here, but it seems that something went terribly wrong. Nathaniel doesn't speak with me anymore. He is always silent and seems confused. But I know that the boy is still around here somewhere. I can hear him in his screams at night. April 14th, 87. 87? Okay, yes, we jumped 4 years. I haven't written anything in this diary for years. In fact, if it didn't abruptly catch my eye, I wouldn't have even remembered it was here. I am not good with remembering anything anymore. Last year I needed to be hospitalized again, but this one was very serious, I think, and I stayed at the hospital for 3 months. Anyway, finding this diary was a fortunate coincidence since yesterday William visited us. This is the first time he has come home after graduating from college. I can't even remember how many years it has been since he went away. How shameful for a mother, but he was not alone. He brought his wife and child, Howard, with him. What a lovely boy he is. It was heartwarming for me to see my grandson. Williams hadn't told us he even got married, but this is not unexpected. I was forced to send him to a school in Wellsmouth that at such very young age. I didn't want him to leave, but I couldn't let Nathaniel and his friends affect him. I was very happy yesterday, but now I've noticed something I didn't then, and it shakes me. Maybe this is stupid. Maybe I'm making this up, but I was annoyed by the way Nathaniel looked at Howard. As strange as he's acted at times, I'd never seen him like that before. That glint in his eyes. He didn't take his eyes off Howard for the longest time. At the time, I dismissed it as simple love for his grandchild. That is only logical, of course, but now I suspect it wasn't that at all. That countenance he wore as he gazed on the child, I can tell it was not affectionate pride in Howard, but something solely wicked in nature. The triumphant look actually was diabolical beyond imagination. August 28, 1988. I can take this. Nathaniel is no longer even human. He and his disgusting friends are planning something terrible for Howard. I have got to get away from this cursed house, which I should never have come to in the first place. From the first time I saw it, I felt this house was for no good, like something ungodly from the past still lives here. I'm going to escape and go to my son's apartment. I must warn him never to come here anymore, neither he nor his family. They are speaking about Howard all the time. Some nonsense about summoning him beyond time. There is nothing but madness here. I will also take the shiny metallic thing that Nathaniel always wears hanging around his neck. I don't know what it is, but I do know it's important to them, and I will take it with me so he can't find it. I won't let them do any harm to my son and his family. Okay, so we have 6 clues to find. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because this is this is hard. Someone is nice. First years of marriage were nice. That I don't think that's important. It's been empty for a long time. Nether's answer is or come in, but not everyone treated us friendly manner here. Always fed strong host. Oh, this is hard. I'm sure few of them are. Should I start from the end and see how much I can find? Because I'm almost certain most of them are about Howard. Maybe. But the townspeople not too long arrived and noticed that their attitudes are old as the town. Most of them are highly pessimistic and superstitious. Superstitious? No, owners and the innkeepers told me the truth behind their hatred. They hated Nathaniel's is that important? Hated Nathaniel's family and outsiders? No. Oh, yeah, I have to click again. The Loreid lineage has always been despised. Loreid lineage despised. Nope. And this contempt was handed down each generation. I heard some tales about the family, childishly unbelievable but genuinely terrifying though. Nathan Ortiz just laughed them off. He said that every uncivilized town folklore. He was right. I still felt something was deeply. After some time, my fears were confirmed. Oh, it seems to change after coming to the house. My grandfather's drastic change. Okay. Fortunately, apparently this is quite forgiving. No. I still don't have the slightest building, just once went inside, creeped me out. What was this? Family tomb? Yep. Creeped me out. Coffins of dead people, strange carvings, and macabre pictures of wet mossy. What? Nope. My first rational Nathan behavior was simply a blatant interest in his heritage. But I taken Loreids leaves house secrecy? No. So, okay, maybe it sounds strange, but I continue to believe that changes in him were nothing more than temporary result. Yes. Opposite to a time past, Nathaniel became obsessed with his lineage. No. After a few months, he developed strange habits, sleepwalking, speaking to himself. No. Correspond with strangers. Let's go with that. No. Mailbox, psychiatrist. Nothing wrong with him. As a Loreid, he said that he was late taking. As a Loreid, he said he was late taking over. No. Leave like a real Loreid. Nothing particular. Around that time, William was born. William was born? Maybe. He is my father. Okay. We already knew that, but okay. Sudden change. So we have 4 to find. Host still does. Hate meetings. Hate meetings. Those who attend discussed beyond words, their looks, their smell. One. Started. No. Okay. What is this? What is that research pages? I think I need to... Let's click that. I haven't noticed that. Does that mean that there's definitely nothing to find here? Oh. Oh. No. So, okay, is that something that informs if there's something to be found? Found. Let's see. Oh. Oh, it straight away underlines. Okay. I didn't notice that at all. And I didn't realize, well, that makes quite easy to just go and click on it, but... So we know this is a stranger with a little boy showed up. Okay, but I tried to go with the old way. Haven't written... Blah, 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 blah. Maybe this is because he started writing, William visited us. No. Huh. This was the first time he's come after graduating from... I can't even remember how many years it's been since, but a shameful mother. But he was not alone. Hovered with him. Is that important? I don't remember exactly when or how often I came or what I did here. But I visited this place before. There are some hazy memories that haven't started to come back to me. That have. Lately particularly about coming here, but I still don't remember anything in detail and I'm not really sure I want to. Well, it's not up to you. What is that? We are missing something. We have to married. Wellsmouth at such young very age. Is that important? I didn't want him to leave. Let's see. Yeah, so my father, just like my grandfather, was not aware of the wicked past of the Loreid family. Okay, that's important. Yeah, I'm guessing it's more about me and my father. So we need one more. Nathan and friends, I was happy yesterday. Happy. Nathaniel looked at Howard. No. He didn't take at the time of this meant the countenance he wore as he gazed on the child. I can't tell he was not affected by. Let's try with that. No. Oh, this is the last page, so I'm guessing it's okay. I'm gonna make it this research page. Nothing particularly interesting, so we know it has to be on the last page. I can't take this. Nathaniel is no longer even human. He no longer even human. No. Plan is something ever Howard. Terrible for Howard. No. In a way, curse out should never come in the first place from the first time, so I felt that I was hurt from some good luck, someone uncovered from the past illusion. Escape. Warn him never to come here, neither his family. No. All the time. Speaking about Howard all the time. No. There is nothing but madness here. I will also take another shiny metallic thing. Is that important? My grandmother wrote that she took a shiny metallic object with her when she tried to escape. Metallic object was taken. Okay. I'm not even trying to find any hidden clues from there. I'm almost certain that there are none, hopefully. Loreid Mansion. Sure. Excuse me. I'll try to check this mansion as much as I can before I end this episode. I don't really know how I feel about those underlining things. That is an interesting concept, but when you have okay, there's of course you can get down. But when you have many pages to go through, it's and without any clues, it's hard. Basically, I think in the first one, when I originally played, I sometimes used the gamey way and just went through the line by line if there was not particularly obvious thing to underline. And to be honest, that's not a good way to go about things. I can't remember if the first one had that automatic underlying system. I might have missed that. What is that? Examine. When my grandfather was away, I would often sit here and draw pictures. The way the sun comes in through the windows made me feel secure. Okay, do we have anything interesting here? Nope. But yeah, I can't remember. And to be honest, I think and no, I don't even think I know that I played the CD version, so it was the director's cut I played. Oh, bloody hell. Sudden sneeze. It just jumped on me. Okay. Please no more. Yeah, now I can't remember if there was a... This book seems sold. I see strange titles like Antediluvian Shamanism, The Book of Pronunciations of Jesus, from the Oceans of Pangea, Jesus. The Book of Loreid bin Fazra, Cultes des Gaules Unaussprechlichen Kulten, De Vermis Mysteries, Tolkien Chants, and some other with names I can't even pronounce. Oh, the Cultes des Gaules, De Vermis Mysteries, and what was the third one? They are definitely Unaussprechlichen Kulten from Junts, I think. Might be. Yeah, there are books that you usually meet in Lovecraft stories. Antediluvian and Book of Loreid bin Fazra, those I don't remember. And not Antediluvian Shamanism. They probably might be there in but the Thesis and Pangea. But Cultes des Gaules Unaussprechlichen Kulten und De Vermis Mysteries and are familiar names. Gold Chance, not so familiar. What is that? The black mirror prepared in a human head shape. Oh, great. That's what I always been looking for. A black mirror. Anyways. Yep, again, yeah, I don't know if there was the option to automatically find the underlining things. There are some numbers. A golden skull, a letter, but before that, can I open these? I don't know. These drawers. I can open this one. And there are some papers. Let's read that first. And 2 clues. Since the child came, I don't feel right. Indeed, I am very afraid of him. But I had to take him in because Jedi ordered me to. I am giving him exactly that what this caretaker instructed, but it is still ineffective. Yesterday he killed one of the maids, a young lady named Alice, during a severe seizure. It was horrible to see. I think I shall have to lock him up somewhere he can't get out of. He is too ferocious, wild and evil. Nevertheless, he is a semi-human. In essence, he is one of them, an offspring of an ancient race. Yet locking him up will be a necessity. When Ingrid comes back home from the hospital anyway, because he shouldn't see him. I have no idea what happened there. Let's underline. We need 2 clues. Jedi ordered me to. Not giving him exactly what his caretaker instruct. Again, I'm doing this. I had no idea. Yesterday he killed one of the maids, a young lady named Alice, during a severe seizure. So there's no other page, okay. It was horrible to see. I think I have to lock him up somewhere. Where could this place be that he couldn't escape from? The child was locked up. That is actually a good question. Either it's the well or attic or something like that. He's ferocious, wild, and evil. The child is not human. Oh, yeah, that might be more important that he's he's ferocious, wild, and evil. That he's a semi-human, Diet Coke of human. Yeah, I know, I used that joke already, so it's getting... What is this? A page from Almanac. Okay, fine. An old human skull. The jaw is tied to the skull with a rope. Okay. Paper. 1 clue, 2 pages. Okay. Hold on. And since the day I unwillingly attended that unspeakable ceremony that eternally cursed my soul, I felt like I have no power in me anymore. Even the horrible atmosphere was enough to crush my soul. but seeing him was too much for me, even though he was disguised as a human. They called him Nyarlathotep, 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 and he came through the big, shining, evenly cut crystal stone with many faces in exchange for human sacrifices. Their screams, like a window, was open to hell. I could hear the suffering of souls under torment. I clasped my ears with my shivering hands. I tried to cover them so tightly that no sound would reach me anymore. For a while there was a complete silence and a mockingly brief moment of relief, but then I started to hear strange, evil music played with flutes accompanied by dim rumblings of unseen drums, though I was still tightly closing my ears. This music sent chills down my spine, and that's when he came suddenly, like an earthquake, like a storm. Just one look at his triumphant face was enough to leave eternal wounds on my soul. Yes, he was inhumanly guised, but his countenance betrayed the lies behind that mocking mask he wore. But no, I am deeply grateful for that mask. That mask, sorry. I don't know what would have happened to me if he had appeared in any other forms he could taken shape in. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Norlotta works as a messenger to other gods and whatnot. Only one clue. I think I finally remember something about this name, Nyarlathotep, and the ceremony of summoning. Nyarlathotep. If the memory serves 10 years ago, when I was still a police officer, I was looking at some old records and came across a strange case about a cult named Starry Wisdom that occupied this old church building. They were using a crystal stone to summon a creature from beyond, and it was said that this creature would only come in exchange for many sacrifices. Yes, we need sacrifices. Do we have anything else? Nothing particularly interesting. Although it would be interesting to know, will this automatic thing find any hidden clues? And yeah, if and like it says here, he mostly comes in human guise. But I'm just trying these few things, and I don't think that's it. Okay. So, what is this then? 22 degrees. This looks like a part of a map with coordinates on it. I should have checked it, what he said. Part with coordinates on it, but severely damaged. Yes. Do I need to take those coordinates? Well, I'm gonna write them just in case. You never know. There are some times when you... So, 22 degrees. Oh, I should maybe make clear S. Almost certain we don't need this, but if we do, I have it in here. Hold it. But again, you never know. So, I really can't see anything here. But now we have to be extra careful, because either there's a hidden room here, or the boy has been kept in the crypt or in the well. But definitely can't see anything at the ceiling. And I'm almost certain there's nothing else. Oh, Did I open this already? So if... No, we can't open this. Okay, I could make a save here and we can continue. There are a few rooms. It's interesting to see that little picture. And I couldn't... No. I think we're done here at the moment. Yeah, we've been there. And there. Right. This is getting a little creepy. Strange, in this place time seems to stand still except for the clock. Even though the minute and hour hands are not moving, it sounds like it still works. So, but I can't do anything about it. No. Oh. Yeah, nice try. What a weird sculpture. Mannequins. Can I... I is in the bathtub. That's a huge toilet seat, if you think about it. Very huge. So... There's definitely a book there. Can stop blink. Okay, I think there should be a carpet there. Or it's very strong shadow, I don't know. Oh, I can open this. And can't see anything there. Can I? I can. And nothing. Lovely beds. And there's Weltschmerz. Pain of the world or something like that. Physical reality can never satisfy the demands of the mind. Okay, so that's it then. Anything? No. I'm guessing we go back down. We have that weird bird thingy. We have this, which we can't open. What do I do with this? I could use the hint system. I think if oh, we can read it. All records came across strange case about cultivated story wisdom that occupied the old church building. They were using crystal stone to summon a creature from beyond, and it was said this creature would only come in exchange for many sacrifices. Great many sacrifices. Shiny metallic object when she... Do I need to go back to the hotel? Or is the shiny metallic object? No. That's stupid. Hmm. Can I? I'm trying one thing. I'm not believing it will work, but anyways. I don't think I can use this here. Because it seems like there's 2 holes. And a keyhole, of course. And that's an interesting box we can't open. And I think there was only flashlight or torch. Oh. I managed to get an achievement. Flashlight collector. Well, good thing I took it then. So, what's next? Can't interact with this door. There's no more keys. That is locked. There's nothing here. And it's locked also. So, I might try the hint system just to see what kind of a help it will give and if that helps at all. Because let's see. Search the library carefully. Crouching could be useful to find something on the floor. What did I miss? Not doubting, but what did I miss? Do I need to move this chair? My eye. Well, I know I can examine this, but my grandfather was pictures. Yes, feeling secure. I can't see anything here. And I'm thinking this is the library. There's only a vase. Search the library carefully. Crouching could be useful to find something on the floor. Okay, am I blind? That's a rhetorical question because I apparently am. This is one thing I can check, but to be honest, I can't see any. Yes. I can't see anything here. Do I really have to check the walkthrough? Because the one problem with the hint system is that last time it gave a hint that actually I had already done. So now the problem is I have no idea if I've already done that, what the hint is pointing at, or am I totally missing something? Yeah, I'm gonna get something to drink, and while I'm at it, I'll check from the walkthrough if I can find something. Maybe I have to connect something in my mind, or I don't know. But anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I might know what I need to find here, but also I read something that check the bathtub. And something else also, but let's see. No, there's definitely nothing here. So that was for the old version. Hopefully there's nothing there. But only bathtub I can find is here. What? Really? A hairpin? How easily? Well, yeah, basically if you come here, I don't know, maybe I missed it. And what do we do with the hairpin now? Could we use it on the lock? Like in the downstairs maybe? What doors are locked? This we cannot interact. Here is the car. This is locked. Okay. Can we use the hairpin? No. It's locked. Okay, can we use the hairpin? I need to try something else. Let's try this. Let's put sledgehammer and the screwdriver and combine. That door starts to annoy me. I want to open it. I got to. Oh, but yes, back to the library. And I think I was all, if it's correct advice, I was quite close for it, but it's about come on. Okay, the physics are a little bit problematic. Let's just come on. Could you please move? Seriously, move. Is that enough? Can I? Can I? Oh. Okay. Now we can open this. We have what? A key with strange shape. It looks like a upper part of skeleton. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to check that. Okay. And a letter. An envelope was in a secret compartment. Fine. 4 clues. Well, this is a very big envelope. 2 pages. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna take a sip of water first. Welcome home, Howard. Within these pages, you will find some secrets about your family that have been hidden from you for a long time. But first, let me introduce myself, though I'm sure you remember me very well. My name is Nathaniel, your grandfather. I am the one who is responsible for your existence, the one who summoned you beyond time by appealing to Almighty Yog-Sothoth, because only he has the key to all, past, present, and future. Now I feel that my time is short. Soon I will be in my final resting place, waiting for you. I summoned you because he, Jedi the Wise, wanted me to do so. He speaks to me in my dreams. I can even hear him in my waking life, and amongst all places, I can hear his voice in the tomb most clearly. He is very dangerous, Howard. Be afraid of him, afraid of his wrath. But don't worry, he won't harm you as long as you don't oppose him. You can't destroy or even hinder him. He will exist forever. He wanted your existence because when the time comes, he will need a body, one from his own blood. And that is you, Howard. He will possess your body, and you will disappear sooner or later. But don't worry, you don't feel any pain. If you're still in control of your faculties, you should prepare the necessary things before it starts. There is an object which acts as a key. You will need it to reach the final destination, the edge of the blackest abyss. It consists of 3 parts. I gave one of them to someone trustworthy, friend of mine. He will come and meet you in this house to give you the part he possesses. The other 2 will be safe with me. When you have all the key parts, search for the sacrificial dagger. It's been in the possession of our family for a long time. The Loreids have protected it and kept it hidden. This is really something to be proud of. I am sure you won't have any problem finding it, only after requiring all of these should you go to the connection. You will remember the entrance after all. I've shown it to you many times. Use the carrier to reach your destination. Down there, you will see a lot of unbelievable things normally hidden from your eyes. Some of them might really scare you. I still can't forget the human guards with non-human heads atop their shoulders. I haven't seen them alive, but I presume you will. So be prepared. You don't have to worry about what will happen after that point. I'm sure you will be possessed completely when you reach this place, because the magic of the ancient is very strong down there. You should be proud of this, Howard. Your body will be used by Jedi the Wise for the supreme goal that your lineage has tried to realize for ages. Well, thanks a lot. That sounds very great. 4 clues. Grandfather, I'm a one responsible access to Yog-Sothoth. Beyond time. Okay, that's not important. Okay. My final resting place. No. Jedi the Wise wanted me to do so. He speaks to me in dreams. I can even hear him waking life, and I can hear his voice in the tomb. Okay. Don't oppose or destroy or whatever. Okay, that's not interesting. He will need your body for his own blood, and that is you. Again, that's not interesting to us, Howard. I don't know what is, then he will possess your body. Possess your body. Again, possessing not important at all. If he's still in control of faculties, you should prepare necessary things before it starts. Object which act as a key. It is written that there is an object that consists of 3 parts and will be used to reach the destination. 2 of the parts are here, but the 3rd was given to someone and he will come to meet me here. Why do I feel it's Lath Nolder? I gave one of them somewhat trustworthy. Okay. 2 will be safe with me. Does he mean those parts are in his coffin? Well, it sounds like it. You know what? When you have all the key parts, sacrificial dagger. Okay. Use the carrier to reach your destination. I wonder what this carrier mechanism is. And down there you will see a lot of unbelievable things, normally hidden from our eyes. Some of them might really scare you, non-human. You don't have to worry about what will happen. I'm sure you will be possessed completely. Nothing particularly interesting, of course. Possession. It's mundane, it's everyday thing. You should be proud, however, your body will be used by Jediah, not Jebediah. I don't know what I said that anyways. Okay. Okay. So we are probably missing things normally hidden from our eyes. Kept it hidden. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Oh, apparently I'm missing something on the first pages. Fine. So Yog saw that was not something interesting. Do I need to do that in this house? Okay, that's not interesting. Secrets, long time. Okay. Oh no, I vaguely remember him, mainly how he was like monster to me when I was. Yeah, I forgot my own rule. Underline everything with the name, but to be honest, at this point we already know. Yes, he is your grandfather. He's talking about your position, your self being destroyed by this ungodly thing, and you were thinking, oh, I need to know this is an Athenial. Good for you. Bloody hell. I'm sorry. Oh, it just closed. Fine. I want to see if I can finally open the door in the kitchen. I want to get that door open. Or, I don't know. Any door. So there's the carriage. Can I open this one? Oh, but this doesn't... Because I think that is the only door that actually has that effect when you try to open this blinking. So it's almost like I should get that door open. By the way, what about this thing here? There's this thing over here. Do I use key on here? No. This won't work. Ah. A hand? It was a grave mistake to have this cursed thing, the severed monkey paw, brought here from India, after all the legends I've heard about it. I can hear it moving in its box at night, and I swear I saw it moving its fingers once. But for some reason, I can't get rid of it. I will hide it for now. Is there a horror story with that cursed monkey paw you get enough um, so this is it. That you get those wishes and stuff start to go badly. So this was just an interesting tidbit, apparently. Oh, that's a nice shadow, actually. Anyways, what can I do with the door? Do I have something in here? Okay, I had to cave in and try to check if I can find the key for the door. I think I know where it might be. Let's go and see if I can get it. I hate to do this, but welcome home, Howard. Okay, thanks. So there's nothing there. I think I'm not certain where I actually should go. I may have to check it again. But that door started to annoy me. And I definitely wanted to open it. But I still might be in a wrong place. Why do I can move this? Nothing I can see here. Okay, I think I need to check again because now I'm really confused. Come on. Ah. Okay, be right back. Honestly, I have no idea. I just found a guide that smash cellar floor with mallet. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe I should go with the mallet and see if it blinks. Or maybe this is a wrong cellar. Who knows? Where's the mallet or sledgehammer? Okay. I'm thinking this is enough. Let's go to the cemetery or crypt. I'm not even sure what is supposed to be behind that. Or do I can't even remember anymore. I'm starting to get a little tired. Anyways. I hate to check the walkthroughs because of course I want to go as far without it, but that door start to annoy me. To be honest, probably will not open it unless I get lucky. As it just so happens, the only guide is for the old version, so unless we can find here something we need, or maybe, or could it mean this floor? Why do I? Hello there. You look awfully nice. Could it mean this floor? I don't know. Let's check. Or maybe I need something first. Okay. Forget about it. So I think we need to check. This is... Oh, this must be my grandfather, Nathaniel Loreid. And his coffin. What about the rest of this? This impossible to read. This one? Wait. Over there? Oh no, my name is carved into this one. Was the spot designed to be mine? Is this the end waiting for me? The man is running through my bloodline. There is no escaping from it. Okay. I can't open my own casket. Caleb Loreid. Caleb. Williams Loreid. My father. He left my mother 5 years ago. I didn't know where he was all this time. How could this be happening? Are you certain that your father is... Wait. Hello, father. Could this really be my father? How could this be happening? Oh my god. This is a sleeping pill bottle and it's completely empty. Did he take all the pills to kill himself? What kind of madness is this? Oh my god. So... yeah. I guess there's nothing else for us to find. Did I see the name of this? Can't read it. I can't open it. It's stuck. Maybe I bashed this one. No, I can't. And anyone else? Okay. The name below reads Ezra V. Loreid. Ezra. Hard to say what it reads. And Samuel. Impossible to read. And yeah, I think we're... Oh. Interesting. Very nice looking. Wrong button. Anyways, let's open this one. So if I'm correct, we should find 2 keys. This must be my grandfather, Nathaniel Loreid. Strange. I can't see the object my grandfather was said to be holding when he was buried. Where could it have gone? Or was it stolen? Ah, yes. Those 2 men were talking about stealing some junk from a tomb. Could this be the tomb they meant? I should go find those men. Anything else? To be honest, it's already 2 hours long. I think storm has started. Okay. So I think this is a good place to end. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed by the door, and basically there is somewhere I need to use the hammer, and so I might find a key that opens that door. Hopefully we find it, because I'm more interested in what's behind that door now. But with my luck, we probably miss it. Well, anyways, most of my brains are starting to melt because I'm so tired at the moment. I wasn't supposed to play as long as I did, but honestly, this is quite interesting game, at least for me. So I decided to play as long as I can. Anyways, this is the part we end now, and we'll be hopefully soon back. Well, we are, but tomorrow I have some things to do, but I will record if I can. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.